The challenge before banks. This editorial critiques Pakistani banks' slow tech shift and neglect of key sectors. Again, the gap is huge to say the least. To say the least is an idiomatic expression meaning at minimum. Gap's massive. And those who own Pakistani banks and the bankers who work for them do not seem to be cognizant of, let alone prepared for, the challenges being unleashed by rapid tech disruptions led by the emergence of AI. Cognizant means aware. Bankers don't get it. Unleashed is a figure of speech. Tech's breaking loose. Disruptions means shakeups. AI's leading the charge. Context, they're blind to the storm. This sentence means bankers aren't ready for AI's big changes. Not that they do not see what is coming, it is just that the banking model that makes them colossal profits through risk-free lending to the sovereign or a few scores of large corporations has made them complacent. See what is coming is a phrasal verb, they spot it. Colossal means giant, huge cash from safe bets. Sovereign is a term meaning government loans. Scores means dozens, big firms only. Complacent means lazy. Fat profits dull them. This sentence means they see tech but stick to easy money. But for how long can they survive by sticking to this model and refusing to adjust to new socioeconomic realities? Sticking to is a phrasal verb, holding old ways. Socioeconomic realities means cash life shifts, new worlds here. This is a rhetorical question pushing them to rethink. While industry leaders focused on the massive tax burden of 54% on the banks and the billions of rupees taken from them by the FBR in the name of windfall levy at the recent Pakistan Banking Summit in Karachi, others kept reminding them how destructive it could be for the banking industry to delay the adoption of digital technology and AI, as well as investments in human resource, infrastructure, and product development to meet future demands. Tax burden means heavy dues. 54% stings. FBR is a term. Federal Board of Revenue grabs billions. Windfall levy is a term. Extra tax on surprise profits. Adoption means taking up. Digital and AI lag. Human resource means staff, need training. Infrastructure means systems, upgraded. Context, summit split on taxes versus tech. This sentence means summit bosses moan taxes, others warned of tech delays. The way we do banking today will not exist in the next 10 years, and only those will survive who are capable of adopting new technologies. Will not exist is a stark prediction. Banking's toast soon. Capable of adopting means ready to shift. Tech's the ticket. This sentence means banking's changing fast, adapt or die. There is no doubt that the banking industry has transitioned massively from being a heavily state-controlled sector to a privately owned business in the last 3.5 decades. Transition means flipped. State to private in 35 years. Massively means big time, huge shift. Since then, this sector has grown phenomenally, helped governments finance their deficits, invested in digital space in line with the increase in the use of smartphones and mobile apps and so on. Phenomenally means crazy big, banks boomed. Finance their deficits is a term, covered gov gaps. Digital space means online. Apps and phones grew it. However, at the same time, the profit-oriented bankers have ignored various sectors of the economy, including smallholder farmers, housing, small businesses, women, and others who do not have collateral to pledge for a loan. Profit-oriented means cash chasing. Bankers pick winners. Collateral is a term. Stuff to back loans, poor folks lack it. Context, farms, homes, women miss out. This sentence means bankers skip the little guys with no loan bait. Thus, a very large portion of rural and even lower-income urban populations remain outside the financial system and are dependent on expensive informal channels for funding needs. Financial system is a term, banks and cash flow. Rural and poor urbanites are out. Informal channels means shady lenders. Costly fixes. This sentence means lots of poor rely on pricey backdoor cash. The way the banking sector has been restructured in the last few decades has come under scrutiny in recent years because of the failure to support the growth of those sectors of the economy that needed their help. Restructured means reshaped. Banks changed over decades. Come under scrutiny is an idiomatic expression. Folks eye it hard. Failure to support means drop the ball. Key sectors starved. This sentence means banks makeover gets flack for ditching needy areas. Indeed, the summit touched upon all these issues along with the challenges of future tech disruptions. Touched upon is a phrasal verb. Hit the topics, taxes, tech, and gaps. But a conference or two is not enough to deal with all these problems. Not enough means too weak. Talks won't cut it. It is crucial for the central bank to engage with industry on a regular and proactive basis to help it navigate new and old obstacles to ensure that banks play an invigorating role in the growth and development of hitherto ignored sectors of the economy. Crucial means vital. Central banks gotta step up. Engage with is a phrasal verb. Talk steady. Proactive means ahead. Don't wait. Navigate means steer past hurdles. Invigorating means lively. Juice up ignored spots like farms. Hitherto means so far, long neglected. This sentence means central bank must push banks to lift ignored areas. Conferences can only underline the issues. They cannot tackle them. Underline is a figure of speech. Point out, talks flag, don't fix. Published in Dawn, February 27, 2025.